Well, hello, chat. How are you, ladies, gentlemen, programs, who's gentlefolk? It is Tuesday here in the arcade. Welcome on in. I am your host, Scott. Hi. See, we've got the bill already set up, ready to go. We're gonna be checking out the prologue a little early. The prologue itself for Truck World Australia Long Haul does not actually come out till June 3rd. But someone from Hypertrain Digital reached out to me, dropped earlier access to the prologue for us. So we're going to have a quick look. I only need to put about an hour into this. We'll see how long it takes. I'm hoping I get a bit more than an hour out of the prologue, but we'll see how it goes. Chad, how are you doing? How's everybody? I gotta say, I was a little disappointed last night. I was expecting a lot more bodies for After Dark. I was expecting more humans here for After Dark. Shame, really, but that's okay. The shame. Monday night, sometimes people just, Monday's a rough day for a lot of people, and you just want to sort of just relax and kick back and not do much. Or you've got like your own personal pet projects, whatever. I know today this stream's going to be a little bit shorter. I've been fighting with my sinuses since I got up this morning, so little light sensitive and my teeth kind of hurt, but that's, again, it's all sinus related. Allergies, it's awesome. It's cooler here today, but goddamn, the pollen count is high, and for that my head hurt. But anyway, how are y'all doing? What are you all up to? God damn, that went down the wrong pipe. Oh my good lord. Something that I think we need to touch on here really quick is, number one, if you haven't already picked up your copy of Sifu through the Epic Game Store, it's currently the free game. Hey, Green Daz, how are you doing? It is currently the free game, so I highly recommend Sifu. It is a lot of fun. If you don't already own it, grab it through the Epic Store. Again, it's 100% free. But regarding the trucking sim, specifically American Truck Simulator, so SCS has already dropped the Iowa gameplay review. Usually what happens when they drop these gameplay reviews is that means that we're only about 5 weeks away from a release of a DLC. And I'll be honest, I was not expecting Iowa this soon, but I feel like that actually shows really good overall progress, if that makes any sense. Now, the video is 21 minutes, 38 seconds long. It was posted 2 hours ago, according to YouTube. Yeah, it seems like all it really seems like is that STS is really kind of steamrolling along here, which is good to see. I'm glad to see that. It is very interesting to me to see sort of how quick they're really rolling along on this. Now, that being said, I know it's Iowa. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, right, Audi? The team is growing all the time. So that is really a good thing to see. Because, I mean, it was just like, you can see they're also not only Iowa, but they're moving along really quick with Illinois too, which is really, really good to see. Something I definitely, so a couple of things I'm kind of looking forward to, hopefully, get get set up when I, because as most of you already know, the plan is hopefully by September for me to be moving. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what they give us with Iowa. And I shouldn't be as surprised as I am that this is coming this fast, because it feels like we only just got Missouri, right? Like it feels like we just got Missouri. You know what I mean? And I know that they're working on 1.55, and currently 155 is started at the start of May here, May 2nd, for Euro Truck Simulator 2 as an experimental beta. So that means it's definitely got some work got some work ahead of it. I like the idea that we're going to be getting road trip, and I hope that this is something. I hope that this road trip project that they're working on for American Truck Simulator, I really like 1960. Okay, so for those of you who don't already know, this was posted Saturday, April 26, 2025. 2 weeks ago, we announced that we have assembled a special team that is now working on the road trip project for American Truck Simulator. Now we would like to ask our community for some help to bring this project to life. How can you help? If you have access to any of the vehicles listed below and would be willing to let us record sounds with them, we would truly appreciate your support. We understand that these cars are cherished by their owners, and they may feel hesitant about letting someone else handle them, but don't worry, as we treat every vehicle with care and respect. All we do is attach a few small microphones, take the car for a short drive, record sounds like the engine at different RPMs, the gearbox, the exhaust, etc. We only use one microphone near the exhaust, which will be attached with duct tape that won't damage the paint. The other mics go inside the engine bay and the cabin. Also, to record these sounds as close as possible to how the car left the factory, we need the cars to be unmodified. So they're looking for, like with Ford, 1967 Mustang with 390 Thunderbird special V8. That's pretty specific. I do still have both games installed, yes. I haven't uninstalled them. 2023 F-150 with a 5.0 V8. 2023 F-150 Raptor with 3.5 V6. 2023 Bronco with the 2.7 V6. 1998 to 2012 Crown Victoria with 4.6 V8. That's just for Ford. Then they've got Dodge, Toyota, and Nissan as well. Right? So they've been like, it is kind of crazy because it was April when we got the W900 Legacy Edition for American Truck. And we got, we got Missouri, if memory serves correct. When did we get Missouri? When did Missouri actually go live? That was the start of April, right? I want to say that was at the start of April. So that means that they've got a lot of this. Was it the start of April or was it? Yeah. Yeah, it was April that we got. April 3rd from Missouri. There you go, right? So if it turns out that they're able to, now they've got a team, the team's created that we're getting a DLC every 2 months. Not gonna lie, that's actually kind of dope. Oh, yes. Deliver at all costs. That's the newest. Right. Sorry. That's the newest from Epic Games. By the way, Deliver at all costs just recently came out. It's from Konami. We might check that one out. I haven't installed it yet, but I might have to check that one out. Just because. Anyway, yeah. I know you guys are here, according to Steam, so it was April 3rd. Nice. Okay, so I know you guys are waiting on this. So let's get into this. I've already got the wheel set up for it. I did that earlier just to make sure. Because, you know. But yeah, so thanks to Hypertrain for reaching out to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually kind of surprised to see the email. Patch Tuesday, my man, how are you doing? It's been a hot second. I hope you were well, sir. I hope you were well. All right, so as you can see, what is this graininess? Okay, we're gonna have to. We need to change. Okay, no, I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. I want screen resolution to be 100%. Oh, wow, that is way better. Okay, how are we doing here? I mean, that's... Wow, GPU utilization is 97%, bro. I mean, it looks pretty. I mean, I'm doing all right. I mean, things are moving along. Okay, well, I like the fact, the one thing that I'm going to say, though, I do, ooh, all right, LOD. I know this is just a prologue. This is not indicative of the finished product, but there's definitely some LOD optimization that needs to be made. Wow. Just literally jamming against the sign. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Listen, sir, don't you start with me. Hi, Sleepy. How are you? Sleepy developer. Hello. Hello. Yeah. No. This is Truck World Australia. Listen, SCS needs to get on this like yesterday. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, this is the prologue. This is the prologue. So
you're messing with my Zen thing, man.
Yo, Sister Snowy, thank you so much
Sister
for the
Snowy
39
has
months.
just subscribed. Thanks to @just2_chance for my sub gift.
So this is the prologue. The prologue releases on Steam for everyone to check out on June 3rd. I received an email from Hypertrain Digital with a key to gain early access to the prologue to First Hall. So we're just gonna wander around here really quick. I just kind of want to have a look. You got 20K in the bank. Begin your workday. Approach and enter the truck. What if I don't wanna? I just kind of want to walk around for a minute here, okay? I've never been to Australia, okay? Just relax. All right. Another thing, where are my feet? Also, where's my shadow? Bro, wow. Mans was sliding. Is that an old Chevy Silverado? Like an old Chevy Silverado. I gotta be careful crossing this road. Okay, what do we got over here? We're just wandering around at this point. This game is very pretty. The lighting, the shadow, textures are really solid. Oh, look at all the trucks. Look at all the trucks. Okay, can Dag climb things? Nope, not allowed. Boo! I wanted to climb the ladder and get up. I wanted a bird's eye view. That's supposed to be a Toyota? Hmm. We might have to get some music going here. Okay, so those are just static models. So again, I just want to reiterate, this is the prologue. This is not indicative of the finished product. I don't even think that Hypertrain Digital has set a release date for Truck World Australia yet. Welcome to the Northern Territory, huh? All right, well, that's... Okay, we're gonna turn game up. I need music playing. We're gonna turn music down just a smidge. And before I get too far into this, we're gonna change. We're gonna get some space banjo going because you know space banjo. Everybody loves space banjo. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be a beautiful looking game when it's done for sure. Okay. All right. All right. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, let's get in. Wow, this truck. Are you in Alice Springs? I have no idea where this takes place. Not a clue. Okay, chat, here we go. What is this dude doing? Bro, what are you doing? Oh, okay, something that they need to work on is... Okay, we need head tracking. That's gotta be something that needs to be added in.
This is Base. Can you confirm that you started your shift?
Oh, we're just outside of Alice Springs.
Over.
Morning, Base. This is Iron Roo. I'm already on the road, a few minutes into the drive. Over.
Don't you hit me, you son of a
Copy
bitch.
that, Iron Roo. Roads are clear ahead. Keep an eye on the weather and drive safe. Over.
Understood, Base. I'll keep you updated if anything changes. Over and out.
All right. Ugh. Yeah, there needs to be, we have to have some kind of head tracking ability in this. These mirrors are brutal. So I want to see if there's any way, number one, we're going to drop the FOV down. That's a little wide. 85. Can I change mirrors? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, hopefully that fixed the mirrors. Foliage density, we'll turn that down to medium. Effects down to medium. Shadow detail, medium. Texture detail, high. Okay. Oh, that's much better. There we go. All right, here we go. I gotta say, the truck is a lot quieter than I was expecting. That FPS up in the top corner, just ignore that. I can tell you right now that that's not correct. I can definitely confirm that that is not correct at all. Yeah, it's, again, this isn't the finished product, so I'm sure that there's got to be a lot of optimization that needs to be done. I will say this, though, the force feedback feels really good. The force feedback feels good, chat. No, Truck World Australia is not out already. This is the prologue. The prologue first haul will not be available to the public until June 3rd. I was provided with early access to it. And again, thank you to Hypertrain Digital for that. So if you want to check it out for yourself, you'll be able to do so on June 3rd. Again, this is first haul. It's the prologue. It does not have everything that you will find in Truck World Australia. It's kind of its own standalone because a lot of the systems for the they are going to be putting out a demo, by the way. A lot of the systems for the demo are reliant on the game being finished first, and a lot of those systems are not finished. So, yep. Thanks, Addy. If you're watching over on YouTube, there is actually a link to the Steam page for First Haul and a link to Hypertrain Digital and their page for Truck World Australia. Again, I just want I don't know how many times I can just sort of reiterate this. I want everyone to understand, I haven't given up on simulators, but I can't just play simulators like American Truck and Euro Truck and the bus simulators and stuff. There's just so many games that I have in my library that I would like to be able to play. And I know lately I have been focused on Star Citizen, but I have been truly enjoying my time in Star Citizen with the with patch 4.1.1. 4.2 is in the works, and we know that there's a lot of new systems coming in Star Citizen with 4.2. They've added a lot more depth to the game, so in considering, you guys already know, I love the industrial gameplay in that game. I love the mining, I love cargo hauling, you know, I enjoy the bounty hunting and doing some combat missions and everything, but I prefer the industrial side of and the gameplay and all of that. Yeah, look, by the way, regarding this specifically, the force feedback in my wheel actually feels really good. And the wheel set up really easily too, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna take it as it is, right? The game, like, it looks pretty, man. Like, look at this. It feels weird. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road, though, man. I'm a Canadian, and this is not where I want to be. I feel like I need to be on the other side of the opposite side of the road, right? No, there's no roadkill. No, wait, what? No roadkill. Why would I be getting roadkill, rookie? What an odd question. Boring. Like, you can just enjoy that. Uber party. Man, some of the distances between these places, bonkillings. Bro. Okay, so welcome to Australia. Welcome to land down under. Let's go mud at least. There's no mud in this. We may encounter a sandstorm though. I'm very impressed with this so far. Yes, visually. Now I remember when they released what they called their driving school. And I remember checking that out. And the driving school wasn't bad. Oh, that's a road back there. I just kind of want to explore this. Well, yeah, don't believe the FPS gauge up in the top. I can tell you that is not correct. And anybody watching this can tell that is not correct. That's NVIDIA doing NVIDIA things, okay? Nothing we can do about that. That just shows how shit the NVIDIA drivers have been recently. I would say, honestly, I'm probably getting 50 or 60. Easy. Easy. You need to put the sun in the right place. Hey, Bushy, that's right. You down under, mate. That's right. Hi, Bushy, how are you doing? Okay, the train sound is really loud. Bro, my windows down? I don't know.
We've got reports of a tipped-over truck up ahead. It's blocking the road and traffic is backing up. If you're up for it, can you use your rig to tow those double trailers out of the way? You can drive around the traffic jam using a muddy bypass on the left side. Just a suggestion. Although helping might delay your delivery to the mine, your call. Over.
Okay, so we've got... All right, we've got an incident up ahead. Not too bad. It's going to be a slightly shorter stream. I've got pollen. The pollen count is really high, so my sinuses are a little very touchy. How do I?
All right, I'll give it a go. Gonna pull over and drop the trailer on the side. I'll get back to you once I've hooked up with the doubles. Over.
Good on you, Iron Roo. Head to the side of the road and leave your trailer there for now. Once you're hitched up to the doubles, take them over to the gas station in Marla.
Oh, there you go. We got some mud.
Over.
Roger that. I'll drop the load and head over. I'll keep you posted. Iron Roo out.
Hey, differential locked. No, listen. I mean, where I am is not Australia. The game takes place in Australia, but I'm not. Oh my God. Oh, sweet Jesus. Well, Rookie asked about mud. There we go. You got your mud. I'm in Canada. The game takes place in Australia. What am I hitting? Oh my sweet Jesus. All right, well, this gives me roadcraft vibes, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna turn the truck off. Oh, I exit the freaking truck. There it is. Okay. No, no, no. We're not returning to the truck. Okay, here we go. Hey, the truck's all dirty too. There you go, Rookie. The truck is dirty too. Looky, looky. Yeah, they've adopted the British way of doing things in the land down under. Hey, Russ. All right, I don't know how we're gonna pull this one off, but we're gonna try it. How in the, you know what? I don't want to know how. Don't get yourself stuck, bro. I can't winch that K200 to that K200 and repair it. How am I supposed to do that, sir? Oh my God. This is harder than it looks, by the way. Well, somebody was doing something. That much is for sure. Okay. Okay. Just use mirrors? It's easier in the No, it's not. Oh, bullshit me like that. Oh, okay. It already automatically did the thing. Or did it? No, it didn't. There we go. Okay. Cable. Need to pull this. Okay. And we're pop that up. I don't know. I don't know how they truck in real life because I'm not a real life trucker. So if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I don't know. You're asking me like I actually know, and I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I know that there are a couple of different trucking companies that are utilizing drones and backup cameras. I don't care about the sign. Not my problem. Hey. Okay, we're oh, shit. I think I screwed that up. Boy, did I ever screw that up. Whoopsie. Well, that's the thing is there are transport companies that, yeah, it's just a bunch of cameras arrayed, yes. Also, like I said, we need head tracking in this because this is brutal. And the mirrors, by the way, the mirrors are kind of terrible. That's why I'm doing the external view. Hey, Luke. Yeah, so this is what the folks at Hypertrain or Hypertrain Digital are doing different for trucking simulators. There we go. But yeah, the mirrors, as you can see here, I'll show you guys, get in here. The mirrors aren't that great. They're fine if you're sitting still, but as soon as you go to move, wrong. I love that. Return to the truck. Let me do my thing, okay? I should just be able to click on it. Oh, that's. Is there a zoom key? No. So this is just the prologue. Effectively, look at this as a demo. This is not the finished game. Nope, too late. We already did it. Already did the thing. We're good. We're out of here. We definitely. Oh, I was supposed to park the trailer here, was I? Oh, well. Really? You know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We already did the thing. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna continue on our merry way. Oh, I don't have a choice. I'm supposed. You know what? It doesn't. All right, we'll turn around. We'll do it as it's telling me. Well, there's your problem. You're on the wrong side of the road. Yes, this is definitely a problem. It's a big problem. Dad already screwed up. We already messed that up. Wait, are my indicators even freaking working? Okay, well, they are working, so that's good. All right, well. Okay, let's do it according to the script here. Oh my God, the sand can suck a giant... Oof. Oh my Lord. Yes, I've got my license. Again, I'm not a truck driver. I just drive a good old-fashioned freaking Nissan Sentra, right? Like it's... I only drive vehicles like this in simulators. Okay, so I was supposed to detach the trailer here. Attach the... Like, God damn. All right. Okay, so we're gonna deploy the support because we have to do this. We're gonna do it according to how this tells us, right? Because apparently I did it wrong. Okay, drive towards the accident. Here we go. Drive towards the accident site. So yes, the driving test went well. I aced it. There was one thing that she was a little critical. Well, one thing that she was critical about, and one thing that the tester found very interesting. The one thing that she was critical about was I didn't come to a complete and full stop at one stop sign. I was not fully stopped for 20 seconds because she was apparently timing it. And the other thing that was the problem. Okay, well, we're back to the accident site. The other thing that was the problem. Well, it wasn't a problem. She just happened to notice that I keep my hands at the 9 and 3 positions. Attach the trailer. Okay. Rather than the 10 and 2. And when she asked why I have that and the way I hold my hands, I told her it was because of racing, like driving and racing simulators, specifically for GT3, because it allows for better hand-over-hand control on the wheel when cornering, but it also, somebody's playing fuck around to find out. Cops just went by out on the street. Somebody locally is playing fuck around. But also it allows for me to use paddle shifters and have access to everything on the wheel that I need, including cruise control and everything else. No, it wasn't that she was impressed. It was just she found it was very unique comparative to a lot of the other people that test. I get it. Park trailers at the parking area. Okay. Leave the trailers here at the parking area. Oh, it's okay. Nope. I guess that's not it. Hold on. Dad's a freaking moron. Oh, we're supposed to leave them over there. All right. Oh. Oh, shit. We've got tandems on. Oh, this sucks. All right. Well, I mean, I had a license. I gave it up for medical reasons. And prior to me just like giving it up, I had a clean driving record. I didn't even have so much as a fucking parking ticket or a speeding ticket. Right? Like, just because I do all my stupid stuff with vehicles in video games. Right? So the medical issue, here's the thing, Russ. I wasn't prevented from driving. It was recommended that I just let my license lapse and not drive. And it wasn't, it was purely just because I have spinal issues and issues with my nervous system, specifically related to my C5 to C7 or C4 to C7 in my neck. Where in the hell am I supposed to be taking this stupid thing? Okay, well, We're supposed to be parking this in the designated parking zone, so let's take this to the designated parking zone. Yes. It's up ahead, that's why. So it was recommended to me by my doctor to just let it lapse and not partake in driving because I had multiple surgeries on my shoulder and everything. So are those issues resolved? 100%? No. But I've had the surgeries, I've done the physiotherapy, I've done the physical therapy. It will never be cured. Because I will never have 100% functionality on my right side ever again. I am at 92, 93% functionality. So is it cured? It's as good as it's ever going to get. So I let my license lapse. I didn't drive for 10 years. I put in all the work, did what I had to do. Yes, my doctor was like, yeah, I should be fine to drive. It's not like I have an issue where, you know, that a lot of other people have where, you know, they suffer from things like epileptic seizures or anything. It's not like that. It's not where, you know, it was something completely different. I just happen to have a lot of spinal damage and nerve damage, and it was just like, hey, like, oh, I've got to disconnect the rear trailer. Okay. So we're gonna disconnect the rear trailer. So it's, again, it's all injuries that I've sustained over the years, just added up. I have a lot of scar tissue in my neck, my shoulders, and my spine. And I spent a lot of years where I couldn't properly even use my right arm. I couldn't even pick anything up. I needed help to get dressed. I needed help to bathe, right? Like, and this is the whole idea of, if you do not take care of yourself, and by take care of yourself, I mean, if you do not actually get issues taken care of medically, and you just ignore it, it adds up over time. That's really, truly the lesson.
Base, this is Iron Roo. Trailers are parked at the Marla station and the road is clear. I'm heading back to pick up my load, then I'll finish the delivery. Over.
Great job, Iron Roo. You've saved the day. Head back and grab your trailer and get back on track to the mine. Safe travels. Over and out.
So again, it's just set of life circumstances. It's not like I had to give it up because I was suffering from seizures or anything.
Iron Roo, this is Base. We just got an update from the weather service. A sandstorm is brewing and heading towards the mine. You'll need to get that delivery done before it hits. Remember, sandstorms can cause mechanical problems, and road assistance won't be able to reach you. So get clear before it starts. Over.
Copy that, Base. I'll push through and make sure it's done in time. Thanks for the heads up. Over.
The name was given to me. I didn't have a choice in the name. I didn't have a choice in the name, rookie. Iron Roo was the name that was given to me. When does this game come out? I'm seeing them now. So, Tom, hi. When does this game come out? This is the prologue, first haul. So Truck World Australia, first haul, releases on Steam, free. Basically look at it as a demo. On June 3rd, I was provided a key for early access to the prologue by Hypertrain Digital. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So the game itself is not ready for release. They do not have a release date for Truck World Australia. Here I was thinking I could just cheat. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that BS? Listen. I gotta say though, I'm kind of liking the vibe we're getting from this. Okay, we're gonna try this with the mirrors. Even though you can't zoom in. Oh my God. This would be easier with head tracking, by the way. A lot easier with head tracking. There it is. Okay, we're good. No. I did not. Do I look like I'm a sucker for abuse? No, in-cab view would be easier, honestly, if we had head tracking. Would be much easier with head tracking. Because I don't like having to use the mouse to move the camera around to be able to actually see things. If this is supposed to be a simulator, give me head tracking accessibility, because this is terrible. Clutch and 18 speed is how this game is supposed to be played. Well, that's good. Then why did they give me the option to have the truck as an automatic? Huh? Hi, Slider. Huh? Why? Why did they give me the... Why was it an option to drive as an automatic? I still have to put it into drive. Merchant Killer? We're in Australia, Slider. They drive on this side of the road. It's Australia, sir. Okay, so we gotta haul some ass, apparently. Get to the mine before the sandstorm drops. Oh my God, this... Bro. I mean, that's true. Australian long-haul trucking is the best candidate for driverless tech. Yes. Yes, it is.
You can't stop this rig when it's running. You can't stop a meteor coming down. You won't stop a bull when it's barreling down on you. Like you can't stop the change that's rushing through.
I don't want to get into the sand cloud. I'm trying to beat the sandstorm, okay? Do we even... Here's a question, chat. If you're on Twitch, do we still have the sandstorm freaking emote? Or did they get rid of it? Or you can be bored if you want. I gotta say though, I do rather think that this... The driving school thing that they dropped a while back didn't really impress me, but I'm a lot more impressed now. I'm definitely a lot more impressed with it this time around for the prologue. Like, just visually. The performance, they need to work on the performance, though. Performance is a little on the rough side. Arrive at the mine. Get to the mining site on time. I think we're running a little late here. I don't know why they gave me 20K. It's not like I could do anything with my money. What am I doing with 20,000? I can't do anything. Oh, I know why. Unlock the gift. That might be something to do. Unlock the differential. There we go. Now we're moving. That is a hot air balloon off in the distance. Y'all sure that's a bright idea with a sandstorm coming in? Yo, you guys don't want to be up in those hot air balloons when that sandstorm hits. Oh, there we go. There's the draw distance issue. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott, the C Arcade, and we're trucking down under. Thanks to Hypertrain Digital for providing an early look at Truck World Australia First Haul, which is the prologue. It will be available on Steam June 3rd for everyone to check out yourself. This is not the full complete game, so remember that. This is effectively a demo. Take it with a grain of salt. What we are currently experiencing is not indicative of a finished product. But so far, I gotta say, it's pretty good. It definitely, from my experience already though, it's going to need, and this, remember, I'm running a 3080 Ti on my PC. It is definitely going to need, it's gonna need some optimization, I feel. She needs a wee bit of optimization, because 60 FPS should not be cranking my 3080 Ti to like 97% usage. A little rough. Unacceptable wear and tear for nothing. Sand is a pixel. Sand is a pixel. Whoa, we're coming through this. Oh my, okay, whoa. Oh, well, we've definitely got trailer physics. I felt that. It's already more immersive and fun than ATS. Remember, American truck, I understand. Everybody wants to be able to get out of the truck and connect and disconnect. And who's to say that we don't get that, right? Our devs in chat? No. Not that I am aware of. I mean, maybe they are. We don't know. Maybe they're watching it right now. But who's to say that SCS isn't planning on adding the ability to get in and out of our trucks? To add at least the ability to connect the trailer. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that we don't have that ability in American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator 2. At least give us that. I don't need to have like a full modern realistic breakdown of economy and everything has to be realistic according to real world standards. But I would like to be able to at least... That name again is Mr. Dev. Well, they're working on road trips so they can use the American Truck Simulator map for something other than just trucking. There's a whole lot of nothing out here. I'm telling you that. Let me tell you what. Draw distance is already better than American Truck and Euro Truck, though. And that's, remember, my draw distance is good in American Truck and Euro Truck because of mods. I use mods to facilitate better draw distance. It's not going to be RVs, though. We're getting, like, real-world vehicles from Ford and Dodge and Nissan and Toyota. Like, they were asking they want to be able to do engine recordings for, like, a 1967 freaking Ford Mustang. Right? Not sure what that weird... Oh, well, that's a little funky, but okay. We got some weird... Again, some weird graphics glitches with the mirrors. Hey, you know what? You tell me that it's... You might not like it, but personally, I'm 100% down. I would love to see... I want to see the... I want to see that. I want to be able to drive something other than a goddamn truck. Oh, well, we're definitely moving into sandstorm territory. Wow, this sucks. I want to drive something other than a truck or a freaking bus. I want to do something other. We've got this massive map in American Truck and Euro Truck, and all we do is just drive trucks. Well, truck drivers don't just drive trucks. They have other vehicles that they drive, right? These guys have lives outside of driving transport. So, as a player, why should that be any different? You know what I mean? Truck stop, truck stop. Wow, this sandstorm sucks balls, man. Look at this. Wowza. Oof. Oh my God. All right, we need weather events. That wind is howling, bro. Okay, lights are on. Oh my God. This is kind of insane. The wind howling around the truck. Oh. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. We missed it. Missed it. Okay. Well, we're at least on the road for the mine. I think we're on the road for the mine. I think we're on the road for the mine. Holy crap, bro. I can't even see the road. Okay, let's just slow down for a quick second here. I wanna check something really quick. Truck is fully engulfed in sand, dude. Yeah, I am following the wires, man. It's the only thing I've got is a landmark that I can see right now because I can't see the goddamn road. Holy shit. Woo! By the way, this road is hot trash too. I don't even know if it's a road at this point, okay? Oh my God. This is brutal. This is like actually brutal, man. Register You expect me to get out in this? Dude. Awful ballsy of you. You've got to be kidding me. I gotta get out in this crap? Okay, well. Holy shit. How dirty the truck is, man. And the load. Like, the load is dirty, the tires are dirty, the truck is dirt. The truck is filthy. Truck is filthy.
Iron Room, this is Base. The mine has just reported your arrival. Proceed to the delivery point and prepare to unload. Over.
Base, this is Iron Roo, confirming arrival time at the mine. Gonna find a place to park the rig and unload. Over.
Nice work, Iron Roo. Once you're done, let us know. And if parking gets a bit tricky out there, give us a shout on the CB. The crew at the mine can lend a hand and take care of unloading for you. Over.
No, we're not gonna autocomplete. Dear Dingo, it's me, Margaret. Did a dingo eat your way? Holy crap. This is kind of insane. Oh my god. So this is what driving in Mad Max would be like, right? Yeah, this is what driving in Mad Max. Where is everyone? Well, apparently they're all indoors where it's freaking... Who in the hell? The sandstorm damaged your truck beyond field repair. I think it was supposed to do that, by the way. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Sounds like you got a case of the supposed tos. Game over, baby. It's just the prologue. Do we want to try this again? We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it one more time. We're gonna try this one more time, baby. Let's see if we can do this a little bit faster this time. See if we can get this completed. Oh, goddamn.
Iron Roo, this is Base. Can you confirm that you started your shift and let us know your current status? Over.
Morning, Base. This is Iron Roo. I'm already on the road, a few minutes into the drive. Over.
Copy that, Iron Roo. Roads are clear ahead. Keep an eye on the weather and drive safe. Over.
Understood, Base. I'll keep you updated if anything changes.
Yeah, you
Over
can
and
see
out.
me. Yeah, we're gonna switch back over. There you go. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this one more time, folks. Well, this time we're gonna try to see if we can get this there a little bit faster. This is 110 kilometers per hour. These mother truckers are psycho. Who drives like that? A bunch of crazy asses? Damn quad. Yo! Easy. Ain't smuggling nothing around these parts. Ain't no smuggling going on. Alright, so we're gonna try this one more time. Only this time, I'm not stopping to lend a hand. We're just gonna drive around. We're just gonna keep going. Okay? Drive faster. Well, listen, the sandstorm, it was the sandstorm. It wasn't me that totaled the truck. It's not like I was crashing into things. I felt like it was a pretty good drive overall. All right, so it this is definitely a downscaled map because I'm looking at the time scale. We started at 8 a.m. and it is 8:14 a.m. So it's, I'm thinking it works on a similar time scale to like Euro Truck, American Truck. His time is like it's like 2 seconds is 1 minute. And for this being a demo or a prologue, the force feedback in the wheel control is impressive. He sandblasted his truck while driving it. Pretty much, CT, man. Sounds about right. Sandblasting. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's go. Folks, I'm going to put this out there because I feel like it is actually kind of an important little thing to note. If you are watching the stream on Twitch, and say you've got it on in the background or you're watching it without sound, if you would be so kind as to not mute the player, Twitch's video player, but mute the tab that you're watching in. Because here's the thing about Twitch and how it works. If you mute the actual video player itself, you no longer count as a viewer. Twitch doesn't recognize you as a viewer. So the only way around that is you mute the tab that you're actually watching Twitch in. Right? So if you could do that, it would mean a lot to me. Because I know that there are considerably more people watching than what it shows on Twitch. And my guess is it's because they've got the video, the player itself is actually muted. Which kind of, I wish Twitch didn't do that because that hurts us so badly as streamers on Twitch. YouTube, it doesn't matter. YouTube, you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, y'all count. It don't matter. If you've got the tab muted or the player muted, it does not matter. Y'all count. Twitch, on the other hand, is like, nope. We can't have anybody on the website watch the website and have the streams muted. Can't have that. No, sir. Can't have it. Well, looks like we're gonna stay on this side of the road here. All ass rent. Oh my God, please. Holy shit. Don't you dare, you son of a bitch. Oh my God. Wow, traffic doesn't even slow down in this. That's sketchy. That is super sketchy. I don't like, no sir, I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. No, sir. I do not. All right, so that's what I tell the wife. God. Really? This is where we're at today. Okay, so yes, we are trucking in Australia. Truck World. Oh, wait.
Reports of a tipped over truck up ahead. It's blocking the road and traffic is backing up. If you're up for it, can you use your rig to tow those double trailers out of the way? You can drive around the traffic jam using a muddy bypass on the left side. Just a suggestion. Although helping might delay your delivery to the mine, your call. Over.
No, we're not accepting it this time. Not my problem. They can fend for themselves, bro. Not my issue. We're just gonna go whipping through this time. All right, here we go. We're
Sorry, base. I've got to get this load to the mine on time. Over.
Understood, Iron Brew. No worries. Stick to the plan and keep heading to the mine. Keep your eyes on the road and stay
Oh, we got workers here this time.
Will
Didn't
do.
see them last
En
time.
route out.
Oh my god damn. Oof. Well, it's already that this tells you what the time scale is like. It's already 9:59 a.m. in game. And we started at, you know, apparently at 8 a.m. Okay, we're gonna diff off. All right, let's have a quick look. Well, we're gonna have a quick look here. I'm gonna get out the external view. How muddy did our truck get? Not nearly as muddy as last time. Okay. Pedal to the metal. We got to get there and get this unloaded before the truck goes kaboom in the freaking in the sandstorm. Woo! I'm turning my lights off. I don't need them on. You can't see this truck coming in the broad daylight, then you shouldn't be driving. Full stop. Should not be driving. All right, let's see. I'm hoping we can get there and we don't have to deal with this sandstorm. That kind of would suck. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all of you. Twitch, stop being a douchebag. Bouncing people out of chat. I know they're here. This bug this viewership bug and chat issue that has been going on for like that we've been plagued with for the last 3 weeks, which needs to fix this shit. That's all I can say. They desperately need to fix it. Anyway, to say that I'm actually pretty impressed with what Hypertrain Digital has created here with Truck World. I can see definitely putting some time in when this actually, oh my god, gets released. Yep, yep, trailer physics are definitely a thing. Holy shit. Trailer sway affects the truck. Good to know. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Sure does. I just want to get to the mine before the sandstorm hits, okay? That's it. We did the event before where we did the whole thing, moving the trailers and the whole bit. We're not doing that this time. This time we're just straight through, no cares. We've got a load on, we've got to get it somewhere. That's what we're doing. I do, the one thing though is this is where I'm seeing the shift in simulation titles, specifically driving simulators, make this move to it being more of a first-person immersive experience where you can get in and out of your vehicles, you can walk around the places where you're driving, things like that. And I'm starting to realize, like, the idea of allowing vehicles to get dirty and damaged and everything else in simulators is pretty important. And these are features that people want. Now, from the marketing perspective and licensing perspective, I understand why game developers aren't really allowed to showcase that in a lot of cases, because the manufacturers of these vehicles, for them, this is marketing. they don't want to see their trucks or their trailers or their vehicles damaged or dirty, because in a lot of cases, these video games are kind of like a billboard for them, like a virtual billboard, because people can drive these vehicles and everything else, but they don't want physics-based damage. Now, it's different. It seems to be different with racing simulators, but just all around, like stuff like even in Forza, like the damage is superficial. It doesn't affect the performance of the vehicle or anything, right? Like it's just visual. Looking forward to people have been telling SCS for the last 5 years already. They missed the trend. Now they need to catch up or improvise another direction. But again, the thing is, though, is how tedious do you want your simulator too, right? Like, you have to balance it out. Not everybody wants full-on realistic displays. Like, not everyone wants full-on realism, but again, they can only work with what they're provided with for licensing as well. And if the truck manufacturers and the trailer manufacturers have determined and decided, we do not want our vehicles damaged in the game, we do not want them to be dirty, we do not want you to be able to do this, does SCS then give up licensing to appease a group of people within a community, or do they maintain the realism with being able to use real-world vehicles and subsequently not have the ability for things to be physically show damage or wear and tear and dirt, right? Like there's a fine line that they have to work with, and again, it comes down to the licensing, because at the end of the day, yes, SCS is the developer, yes, it is their game, but if they want real world vehicles, they are then beholden, 100% beholden to the licensing agreement. And if these manufacturers do not want these vehicles or these items that are real world to have any kind of scratches, dirt, or damage, then SCS can't add that in, right? So again, it comes down to, they have a very fine line that they have to walk too, right? Well, no, with regards to the truck wash, and that's why we have the model with the truck washes. I know about that, but the issue with the license, it's not licensing regarding that. That's just dirt, right? And in a lot of cases, truck manufacturers, trailer manufacturers don't actually don't have a problem with their vehicles getting dirty. It comes down to physicalized damage on vehicles, so that's where they tend to draw the line. Regarding what you're saying, though, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, right? Like, why add it if they can't get it to work properly? Well, and not blocking their logo with, mud over logo is bad, show my logo. Yes, that's true too. I think there's it's a fine line. It's a tightrope walk for them as a game developer. And we've seen this across the board with anybody who creates any kind of a driving game. With the exception of things like WRC, Dirt Rally, F1, even with like most actual true racing simulators, you don't see that as much. Like Dirt Rally and WRC, I mean, the cars are supposed to be dirty. They get damaged. It's rally racing, right? And even the manufacturers, the teams of these cars, understand that is indicatively rally, and you can't move that part of rally from it. Because they're not trying to showcase it. They want people involved in, like, enjoying a virtual experience into that sport, right? Racing is meant to crash. Yeah, trucks are safe. Yes. Exactly. And I'm not disagreeing with you, Rookie, right? That, like, they did, yes, I understand. I remember that they tried to add the truck wash. They didn't like how it worked. So the thing is, though, is that doesn't mean that they can't fix that. It just means that their first attempt at it didn't work, so they just have to take it back to the drawing board. I'd be all right with at least, like, I don't need the physicalized crash damage, say an American truck or Euro truck. I would like to at least see the trucks get freaking dirty. I'm not against that. I'm not against having to get out and, like, put the legs down or get the legs up. Basically what we're doing here in truck world. I'm not against that either. Hey, we're gonna get here before the freaking sandstorm. I'm not, and trust me, I'm not disagreeing with that, right? Well, and this is the thing. So with this, you guys have already seen how very easy and straightforward it is, right? This is much easier to drive when I can see where in the hell we're going, by the way. Without the sandstorm interfering, this is so much easier. Made it before the sandstorm, baby. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I want it. Twitch chat, if the global emote, sandstorm emote still exists, can I please see it in chat? Can you guys start spamming the shit out of that, please? Come on. No, listen, the Jawa doesn't count, sir. The Jawa does not count. That's not a sandstorm. That's a sand gremlin, okay? Come on, bro.
Iron Roo, this is Base. The mine has just reported your arrival. Proceed to the delivery point and prepare to unload. Over.
Base, this is Iron Roo, confirming arrival time at the mine. Gonna find a place to park the rig and unload. Over.
Nice work, Iron Roo. Once you're done, let us know. And if parking gets a bit tricky out there, give us a shout on the CB. The crew at the mine can lend a hand and take care of unloading for you. Over.
We're not auto-completing this. We've got time. We have time. Oh my God, this is tight. Woo, that's tight. I'm on my way back home.
Iron Roo, this is Base. We just got an update from the weather service. A sandstorm is brewing and heading towards the mine. You'll need to get that delivery done before it hits. Remember, sandstorms can cause mechanical problems, and road assistance won't be able to reach you. So get clear before it starts.
God.
Over.
Copy that, Base. I'll push through and make sure it's done in time. Thanks for the heads up. Over.
All right, here we go. There we go. Thank you, Audi. I was like, where's my sand? Where's the sandstorm, bro? Freaking Jimbo over here just sitting on his ass doing a whole lot of nothing. All right, let's get her in there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Okay, truck is off. Complete the delivery. Oh, okay. Let's get back in the truck. Oh, actually we're doing this on foot, baby. See, there's all sorts of people now. When we showed up here, we couldn't do anything. You know why? Because sandstorm. $6,000 Australian dollars. Parking bonus. A delivery time penalty. Damage penalty. Okay. All right. All right. Return to company base. Well, damn you, Darude. I don't know what the hell happened there, but okay. Reach base before the sandstorm halts further driving. Got it. All right, let's get in the truck.
Iron, this is base. What's your status? Over.
Base, unload complete. I'm already on my way out of the mine. Over.
Great job, Iron Roo. That wraps it up for this run. Head on back to the highway, and we'll call it a day. Watch out for the rough tracks on your way out. Safe travels. Over and out.
Damn you, Darude. But listen, Sandstorm was a great song. Don't even get started. Don't even get me started, bruh. All right, let's go. There it is. There it is. One where we did not stop and help the load, the other truck. And the second time we just did the delivery and completed the task. All right, chat. That's gonna wrap that little bit up. There you go. That is gonna wrap that little bit up. And now we have all this extra time left. Like, so I guess, honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with what I saw. Specifically for, like, I'm pretty overall impressed with, you know, what I saw for Truck World Australia. The one thing is, it's visually it is very nice. I like the fact that you actually have to get out of the vehicle and move around. There were, you know, there are some aspects that, again, this being a demo, it's not indicative of the completed game. I don't know for sure when this is actually going to. You know what? Let's check. Let's go to Hypertrain Digital. So they did. So Hypertrain games that they've done are Void Train, Norhold, Quasimorph, Stone Shard, Die in the Dungeon, and we know that another thing. So there are some popular ones that are upcoming. We've got Breath Edge 2. So these are also, you know, we've got Truck World Australia, Pathologic 3, Paperhead, and Alcahest. So Breath Edge is a space sci-fi Manor Lords patch. There's a Manor Lords patch? Wait, what? Foundation patch, huh? Really? I still have Manor Lords installed. 1 year later, here's what's next for Manor Lords. That's all it shows me. And this was posted on April 26th. Where do you see the where's the foundation patch? I'm not seeing anything on Steam about that. Like, not a stinking thing about it. I don't see any patch notes. Where are you getting your information to, Slider? Because I'm not seeing any patch notes, sir. I don't see it. It's not showing for me. Just quickly want to just say thank you to Hypertrain Digital for giving me an early look at the prologue for Truck World Australia Long Haul. It will be available to everyone on June 3rd. God, my head is starting to pound. Poaching DLC. Oh, what? We're poaching now? What are we poaching? Eggs? Paul Hogan. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. I think what we're gonna do. Let's set that. I think what we'll do is we'll switch things up. Because I've already done everything that I can do. I've already done everything that I can do. Specifically with the prologue with Truck World Australia. We did it both ways. I'm just gonna go through and check a couple things. Go. And I think what we'll do is we'll switch over and we'll just do a little bit of driving in American truck to wrap things up for today. Okay, nope, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing out of place. Go. So, doing that. Change the category we're in. That. Okay. Oh. There. We've now officially changed the category that we're in. I'm going to bring that up for a minute. We're going to get in really quick. Then I'm going to grab a short break so I can go use the bathroom and stretch a little bit. I might take something to see if I can take the edge off this headache that is starting to slowly creep into my skull. Okay, there we go. Interesting. Yeah. I'm gonna just say, honestly, from what that little bit that we experienced over the course of almost 2 hours trying the prologue twice, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes from Hypertrain Digital with regards to Truck World Australia. And I'm looking forward to seeing how everything plays out in the long term for it. So we'll see how that development goes, and hopefully when it comes out, it's it does really well. I've heard great things about Void Train, like some of the other games that oh my God, I forgot we had the Hellcat. Yo. We're just going to do some driving. We're doing some road tripping, baby. We're going to do some road tripping. The trackings were, oh yeah. All right, so let me do this. I'm gonna leave you guys hanging out here for a quick second, staring at the car while I get up, go stretch my legs. While I'm on break, all of you get up, stretch your legs, grab a snack, get something to drink. I'll meet you back here in a few moments. Hi, chat. We're back. Well, I'm back. I don't know if you guys are. How's everybody doing? It's nice looking Hellcat, isn't it? FPS looks pretty solid. Okay, let's get ourselves all nice and cozy in here. Let's have a look at our map, see where we are. All right, well, we're up on the 90, just off 90. Let's select all. Deselect. We want viewpoint unvisited. Photo trophy not captured. Let's see if we can. Garage for sale. Truck dealer service. Fuel stop and resting places. Do the road numbers. Undiscovered point. And city name. All right, that works. All right, we got a couple up here we don't have yet, so let's head up this way. And we'll start collecting some more stuff. So we're heading up to Butte. We're in Montana right now. Woo! I forgot how loud this truck or this car is. Damn. Okay, we're gonna turn that down. Turn the music up just a wee bit more. All right, let's do this. Just. Are we out? We're already as far forward as we can go? Really? Wow. That's actually pretty impressive. We're gonna turn the F over. That's tilt. Turn the just. All right, that feels pretty good right there. All right, folks. Actually, you know what? Let's Alright, I'm not sure what's going on with the head tracking or why it's being so flaky right now, but All right, here we go. We're just gonna do a little bit of road trip and wrap things up for today in American Truck. Is that a Firebird? All right, well, let's get ourselves back out onto the 90 here. Yeah, we're not going to do any trucking in American Truck. We're just kind of road tripping it right now. Just to kind of get out, get some of the undiscovered photo trophies and viewpoints kind of cleared up and off. We're just out for a leisurely drive, chat. And I think this is the whole idea behind what SCS has been basically saying that they want to do for this Project Road Trip for American Truck. Just to give us something other than trucking, because we have this incredible map to work with. So it just kind of makes sense, right? It just, I don't know, what in the heck? Okay, head tracking. Please work with me. What are you doing, bro? Either work or don't. Don't do this in between BS, because it's playing with my head. So we're gonna drive up to you. This isn't registering speed properly. It says 77 kilometers per hour, but it's actually 78 miles. By the way, something for those of you who have Project Next Gen for American Truck and Euro Truck, apparently there's already another update for 1.15. I haven't downloaded it yet. Sinus pressure is killing me right now. 1.15.1 is out now. Yeah, I haven't grabbed it yet. Audi, have you picked it up? If so, have you noticed any difference? Yeah, it's the free update for if you already have 1.15. I mean, this believe it or not, this is kind of nice. There are a couple of different driving simulators out there that this is one of those games that kind of lends itself to being able to do these road trips, I feel. Next exit, okay. I don't know what's going on with my head tracking right now, but it's kind of being cattywampus. A little cattywampus, chat. Hanging a big old right turn up here. Historic Uptown Butte. got the green light. Green light. Montana. There you go. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on right now, but it's really effing obnoxious. Excuse me? What is happening? I was just being dumb at what's happening. Yeah, my head tracking is doing some dumb crap right now. Okay. Looks a bit better with 1.15.1. Just a small refresh. Haven't noticed any much difference. I got it just to have the latest update. That makes sense. Yeah, my head tracking is like, I'm gonna have to. That's. All right, let's grab this. Mode. Thank you. Butte, Silver Bow Courthouse. There you go. Yeah, see how it like got stuck there? What in the F? That is messed up, bro. All right, I think what we're gonna do here, hold on. We're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna pop out really quick because something about the head tracking is really off. And I don't know what it is, so let's see what we can do about it. What? What is going on here, bro? What is happening? Uh-huh, and? Okay, we're gonna switch this. Put a different thing. Let's try this one more time and see if we can fix the... That's better. All right, well, that's a lot better. Listen, you had permission to get it from your mother. It was commemorative for your grandfather. You know what? There should be no problems. Personally, I have no problem with it. You're going to be 17 at the end of the year. You had parental permission to get it done. If anybody wants to make a big stink about it, well, that's their problem. You know what I mean? Jay, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. By the way, Jay, you work Saturday, yes? Or are you free on Saturday? Okay, what time do you work on Saturday? What time are you done on Saturday? Oh, poop. All right. I will pop into the store and visit and see you for a few moments. Is that okay? All right. Cuz I'm going to be up there on Saturday. I'll be probably sometime around noon. Probably sometime around noon. Okay, I think we fixed the whole head tracking situation here, so God for that, because jeez, that was obnoxious. I'm sorry. It was the best I could do, Jay. But this is a beautiful thing. I can now just ask to borrow the car and just go, because you know, man's got his license, so I don't have to. Why not Sunday? Because Sunday I'm packing to go camping for a week. So Sunday was not an option. Saturday was the only day I had available to be able to use the car. Because I'm taking a vacation for the first time in over 18 years. So Saturday was the only day that I have the availability to actually use the car to come up. All right, there we go. All right, that's a lot better. Thank God. Four-way stop. I will be gone Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Old police car. I love it, guys. This is great. So the prologue isn't really all that long. We did it two different ways. The first way we stopped and I helped out with the load that was like broke down. And then we got taken out by the sandstorm. The sandstorm is kind of like a timer, I feel. The truck got completely taken out because of the sandstorm, and then the second run through, I got the load to where it needed to be at the mine, got paid for it, and called her a done deal, you know? City of Butte, Montana. Okay, how did you damage your parents' car? That's right. There we go. Thank you for throwing down the Darude sandstorm. I love that you threw down the sandstorm with the truck. Whoa, that poppin'. Yo, that was rough, man. So yes, Saturday I will be coming up. Besides, I missed out on your sister's birthday, so I missed a little post next to the place I chose to park the car, hit that goddamn post, and now there's a dent in the car that was not there before. It could be worse. That there car just popped out of nowhere, hit my truck. Yeah, pretty much. Sounds about right. Hit my truck. $10-hour mistake. Yeah, sounds about right. That sounds about right. So, for those of you who are wondering, we're just road tripping. I'm not driving a truck. We're not picking up loads. I'm just driving around the map, picking up areas and clearing things out that I haven't discovered prior. Speaking of which, we got to do this again. Select all, get rid of. Okay, I want unvisited. I want not captured. I want garage for sale, service, any truck dealer, resting place, undiscovered point, road numbers, and city name. There we go. Okay. Garage for sale. Rightio. Okay, so we're in Butte. That's Helena. Okay. Keep it. We have anything? No. Eagle. Oh, Eagle Valley is. What about Missoula? Unvisited, not captured. Okay, we've got a photo point up here. Nice, to Missoula. All right, so we're gonna drive up to here. We're gonna add new checkpoints to the end. Thompson Falls, we're gonna come all the way up there for that checkpoint. Then down there, then up to there. Oh, keep it. All right, that works. That works. Let's see how far that gets us. I won't be in town. I've only got a couple of hours. I've got a. I'm only gonna be up till about 5 p.m. Because again, it's a borrowed car. I can't be on the road the entire time with it, right? Like I've gotta get it back to. I'm sorry. Don't worry, there's going to be more visits that way, so while you might miss out this time around, there's going to be plenty more. It's Zaul's. It's Zaul's car. Yeah, I just drove through this power transformer station. Don't make a big deal out of it, chat. Oop. I mean, either way, I'd only have the car for a couple of hours anyway. It wouldn't matter whose car it was, whether I was borrowing Rumi's car or her car. I'd only, have like 4 or 5 hours with the car, right? Like. We're gonna do this. I feel like this actually might be something to do. Here we go. Yeah. It's kind of want to open up Butte a little bit. Sioux Park, huh? That's good. No, that's actually really good. I'm glad that you weren't feeling funky like you normally do. You, my girl, and Needles have never been fan favorites of each other, you know? There we go. GPU's very happy with this one. Ah, slap. At least it's food. A pool noodle's not food, Audi. A pool noodle is one of those weird, you know, foam things that you kind of like wrap around yourself when you're laying in a pool. If it's wet, they hurt like a bitch when you get slapped with them. You can't eat it. Well, I mean, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend eating a pool noodle. Like, ever. So we're just doing a bit of a road trip here. Just road tripping. Whoa. Jesus. I mean, it's about the same as Subway bread. Let's be real. It's about the same as the Subway bread. We're just currently driving around the state of Montana, picking up some of the photo trophies and some of the viewpoints that I didn't already have. Right? Bye, Jay. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Love your face, kiddo. Dad misses you. Yeah, head tracking is definitely working better. My God, that is so good. There we go. Woo! I thought something was wrong with my Toby at first. It's like, no, my Toby is just being a spaz. Fixed it. I wonder if I get tickets speeding in this thing. Probably. That is not 80 kilometers per hour, by the way. This is 80 mile per hour. This is 80 miles per hour, chat. Well, 69 miles per hour now, but nice. Very nice. Montana really is a beautiful state, though. My God, this is pretty. This is so pretty. Pay attention to the road, Toby. So we started today, for those of you who are just joining us, we started today with Truck World Australia, first haul, which is the prologue for the upcoming game, Truck World Australia. It will be available June 3rd for everyone to check out for themselves on Steam. We played it through 2 times. It's just a quick little, effectively, it is a demo without it being a demo. Because it doesn't, not everything for Truck World is complete or finished. So again, if you do try it out on June 3rd, remember, take it with a grain of salt. It is just a micro little tiny slice of what they currently have functional in the game while it's under development. Just gave us a little bit of a taste, a little teaser. Thank you to Hypertrain Digital for, you know, giving me the opportunity to sort of check it out before it gets released on Steam. Really appreciate that. And we tried it. We played it through twice. There's a little bit of a scenario where there's a wrecked truck. You got to move a trailer off the road because the road is blocking, and there's a sandstorm incoming. Really kind of interesting game mechanics. You can't get out of the truck. You move around the vehicle. You can like fully properly disconnect the truck with the cables and throwing down the legs, the landing gear, and actually disconnecting it from the kingpin and everything else. Really puts a very unique spin on the trucking simulators. And there is like a dirt and a mud system in it as well. So there is some physics-based driving with regards to like, especially when you're dealing with rain, which is really nice to see. And honestly, I think that's kind of indicative of what you would expect for a game that takes place in Australia specifically. So I think Hypertrain Digital has got definitely cooking. So it's good to see. The sun is bright AF right now. My God, my eyes. Sweet Christmas. Yeah, we are. Okay, we are going the right way. Good. God damn. Nope, nobody? All right, we're good. Go. Oop, that was a curb. Balls. Nope, nothing down here. All right, I am fine with this. We're gonna drive the circle here. Oh, I didn't need to actually drive. Damn it. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. I figured, you know, we just jump in and do a little bit of Into American Truck just to wrap things up for today. Continue on with a little bit of a road trip that we had been working on previously. Look, it's Domino's Pizza. Damn, that is a lot of. Actually, you know what? I don't need to be in the middle lane. Wow, you get your truck any close to that freaking Ram 1500 next? Holy crap! Sweet Jesus. Up to the next set of lights is where the photo op is. Ah, okay, I see. I will pull through. We're gonna actually pull out the side of it. Okay. Yep, that looks like the spot. Here we go. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just going around and capturing all the photo points and viewpoints that I don't already have off the map. let's get ourselves out of town here. All right, hold on. Do we have anything along the way? Okay, we do. I need fuel. Yeah, so we're gonna pull in coming up here, grab some fuel. That sun going down is really something, isn't it? Damn. Woo! We're exploring the US of A, chat. That's right. We're exploring all the freedoms. We're doing it. I ran out of fuel before we got to the fuel station. God damn it. Mother sucker. I know I'm out of fuel. Thanks, Goober. Jesus. Because it's not a truck. We're in a Hellcat, not a truck. We're road tripping. But road trip is not instituted in American truck just yet. But because there are a lot of third-party vehicle mods available on the interwebs, we're driving in a Dodge Hellcat right now. Because sometimes, just because it's a truck simulator doesn't mean that the only thing you're allowed to drive is a truck. I wholeheartedly disagree with that fallacy. The only thing that you should ever drive in this is a truck. Seems like an absolute waste of a perfectly beautiful map. Because there's so much road network that you would never drive a truck on because there's no reason to go on it with a truck. It makes no sense to just rely on trucks as the only vehicles in this game. And this is actually part of the reason why SCS is working on Project Road Trip for American Truck. I don't know if they're doing it for Euro Truck. I hope they do, honest. I really do legitimately hope that they work on it for Euro Truck as well. So no, we are driving a Dodge Hellcat. All right. Fill her up, please. God damn, those lights are a little bright though. Yeesh. right, there we go. Fueled. Pop over here really quick. I'm not gonna waste my time driving in the dark. Do we have... Oh, we do. Good. Does the car need repairs? Let's turn it. That's the real question. Probably not much. Oh, yeah, look at that. Service recommendation, 0. Okay, that's fair. See, we haven't been crashing, chat. No crashing. There's been 0 crashing. Sometimes this is all you need. You just need to be able to get out and cruise the open road. You don't have to have a job to do it. You don't need to be towing a trailer. Just go on a road trip and do your thing. Get out on the road and drive. See, here's the thing is, as a kid, I was one of those kids that actually grew up where weekends were road trip. Didn't have an actual destination. There was no reason to go other than to explore. I can remember loading into the car early on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, stopping off and grabbing something to eat for breakfast, and then just spending the entire day on the road, driving to different small towns and everything with no purpose in mind other than to move to, like, just to drive to a new place that we've never been to before for sheer exploration. And the one thing is, people don't do shit like that anymore. I'm like, why? Like, why wouldn't? Other than the cost. I know fuel is kind of costly for some people, and I get that, but I mean, why wouldn't you want to explore the short attention span? I loved it, man. I loved doing it, man. Well, even truck drivers don't live their life in the cab of a freaking truck, right? They have lives outside of being a truck driver. Right? Like, it makes no sense that we're just going to be locked into a truck. So effectively, what we're doing right now is exactly what SCS is working on adding into, like, officially adding into American Truck. I hope that they add it in for Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well. Something other than just driving a truck from point A to point B with a load on, dropping it off, making money, right? Get out, explore the map, right? They have all of these little out-of-the-way places that they've added in, but there's no purpose to exploring them. Myself personally, I like the idea of exploring in a game. I like exploring the game worlds that are built, that these companies and these developers and these people build for us to enjoy. Open world games for me are about exploration. I don't care about getting into combat and fast tracking my way to the max level and things, right? And for the sake of achievements, don't impress me much. This is so the achievements in this, though, is there's photo points, there are viewpoints. These are places to stop and actually, you're there to explore that area, right? It's not, this isn't about like paper chasing. This, and honestly, I think of this as completely different than paper chasing. I think of this as way different than paper chasing, honestly. Like, we're in Montana right now. Look at how beautiful this is. Like, this is absolutely freaking stunning. But the crazy part is there's no reason to drive up here in a truck with a trailer on, because there's no load up here. Like there's not, but there are viewpoints and photography points up this way. You know what I mean? And again, I'm an explorer. I like exploring places in games purely just for the exploration, right? No, it was Australia Truck Sim. We're not in Australia Truck Sim category anymore. We're an American truck. Australia Truck Sim, or sorry, Truck World Australia Long Haul is a prologue, and after playing it twice, that only took up about 2 hours of time. Well, that's the other thing too, right? Like, there's all of this beautiful scenery that has been developed, and all of these little details and everything else that have been added in. So why not explore them? Like, yeah, there's a depot there. There's one over on the other side, but hi, I see. How are you? No, I only got 2 hours. I played the prologue twice because it's just effectively a demo. And I did everything that was possible to do in the demo. Now, for anybody who's interested, Truck World Australia Long Haul, the prologue, releases on Steam on June 3rd if you want to check it out for yourself at that point. And I do recommend that people do check it out for themselves. And considering how infrequent loads come up this way, there's a reason I haven't been up this way. I haven't had a load come up here. So we're driving around in a Dodge Hellcat right now. Because why not? Because Hellcat is OP. And effectively what we are doing is the exact same thing that SCS is currently working on, which is being referred to as Project Road Trip, which allows you the ability to drive around in the game, just like this, without a truck. There we go. Thompson Falls 18 Wheels of Steel Heritage. There you go, chat. 18 Wheels of Steel Heritage. I kind of felt like an important thing to grab. That seemed like it was pretty important. There you go. Road Guone. 18 Wheels of Steel, baby. Heck yeah. Road Guone. No, that sandstorm in frickin' Truck World Australia Long Haul was Road Guone. I was not expecting it to be virtually like that complicated. My God, it was just holy shite. You had to see like 5 feet in front of the truck. It was brutal. Dad needs a massage. Please send help. Which dad needs a massage? Please send help. Thompson Falls is actually quite pretty. Is named a massage? Well, why aren't you massaging the back of my head to relieve the skull pressure I'm currently experiencing? Why aren't you here relieving the pain in my skull, sir? Fuel station here, so we're gonna whip into this. That way we're truck, cars, RV. Yeah, oh, that's fine. Do this. Drive through the parking lot, which I know pisses a lot of people off. I don't care. This is a little back alley. Oh, we're going down here. Screw it. Right, chat. We're going off road. Back alleys. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this here, chat? We have it. We found it. See? Hidden roads. Hidden roads, chat. Hidden freaking roads, baby. And we can cross this bridge. Oh, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Hidden freaking road. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, I didn't think this all the way through. This would be better in a pickup truck. We're driving in a Hellcat. This is really not built for this. See, I didn't know there was a hidden road out here. Cat, did you guys know there was a hidden road out here? I didn't. But here we are. We found a hidden road. Where does this go? See, reasons to explore the maps in your games, chat. Oh, hey, easy. We're not crashing though. Hey, old John, how are you doing? We're not crashing, so we're doing well. I don't think the Hellcat's really enjoying the drive, but I'm kind of enjoying this. I was not expecting this to turn into, hey, look, we found a hidden road. Where's this going, man? This got to be a logging road. Doing all right. We're kind of opening up some of the. I don't know where we're going. All I know is I'm not driving the right vehicle for it. Yeah, this is a Hellcat. Yes. Dodge Hellcat. Definitely not driving the right vehicle for this, though. Oh my God, this is so bumpy. Car is not happy right now, man. I wouldn't say it's a new mod. We were using this mod previously. I just picked up where we left off before. My good Lord, man. Nice cabin, though. You know, I'd be all right with living it. I could totally live in a place like that. No problem. Hands down, let's go. I'd live there. Freaking kidding me? Look at that view. Who wouldn't want to live there with that view? I was definitely not expecting to find this up here. All right, well, now we're definitely getting off the beaten path, aren't we? Oh my God, where are we? We are not the vehicle for this. We are not. Just look up American Truck Simulator Hellcat SRT. Excuse me? Where are we going? This is a murder road. This is absolutely a freaking murder road. Look at this. This is like some Grand Theft Auto shit. This is some GTA stuff here right now. Absolute freaking cinema, though. Why? Oh, okay. Whoa. Uh-huh. We'll fall off it. Okay, we're fine. Jesus. I wonder how many people have tried to drive this with a truck. Yeah, right? Right, Nuts Life? Exactly. Yeah, this is Montana. We are in Montana. I wouldn't want to drive this with a truck. Are you kidding me? Not a chance. Well, other than a pickup truck, I should be driving a 4x4. A heavy haul? Sir, have you hit your head in the past? Why? Not obvious that was a mine at one point in time. Sweet Christmas. Chat, I don't want anybody to break, don't even break wind, man. Oh. What the hell? I wouldn't race down it. Yeah, no. I wouldn't race down it either. This vehicle doesn't have the wheelbase for some of this. Holy crap. Well, that's gorgeous, though. Look at this. Oh, thank God. It's kind of a proper bridge. Yeah, definitely not racing on it. Where are we on the freaking map at this? Holy sh... Well, that took me way... Uh-huh. Well, that was unexpected. Transgalactic flight. I'm setting all my speeds faster than light. We're down to a donkey trail. This road is not meant for trucks, chat. Barely meant for horseback. I'm scraping the under panel. I heard the undercarriage is scraping there. I think once we're done this road, I'm gonna wrap it because my head is creeping into migraine territory already. I've been trying to push through, but stuff I took earlier when we grabbed brake is not helping. Oh my god. Well, that's definitely one way to get this off. To be okay, wait, can I go past this? Will it let me? Invisible wall. Well, that sucks. Alright, what is up this way here? Oh, there's a parking area up here. Oh, we're already here. We might as well grab this too. Am I waiting for it? Luke, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm waiting for it. So it says Truck World Australia, long haul on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't change categories on YouTube like you can on Twitch. So I already did the long haul prologue. It comes out on June 3rd. There is a link to it down in the description below. I got 2 hours out of it. There's only maybe a total of, like, depending on how you want to go about it, there's about an hour's worth of content in the prologue. There is no determined date for release for Truck World Australia yet. But again, the prologue, which is effectively, it is just a demo, is available June 3rd on Steam. But I figured I wasn't done, so I jumped into American Truck Simulator just to sort of do a little bit of a road trip, just to wrap things up for the day. We were driving the Hellcat SRT in American Truck and just opening up some more of the road network in American Truck, specifically across the state of Montana. Stuff I haven't actually done a lot of exploration for, but downside with the vehicle mods in American Truck is these things all operate with the physics of the trucks. And it's not a great experience, I'll be honest. Thanks for stopping in, Luke. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can probably watch. You can probably watch the start of the VOD later on, and you'll be able to see what was offered up. I did 2 different playthroughs. We had a bit of an experience with a sandstorm in the prologue, which broke the truck. And the second time, and there was a little road incident where there's a truck that's been disabled and the load's backing up traffic. It's an interesting little thing. It's visually pretty good. I will say though, it's going to need some optimization because she's a little hard on GPUs. I'm running a 3080 Ti and it was pushing my GPU to like between 94 and 99% usage. So. That was with a locked frame rate and things turned down to medium, so I hope that we do get some optimization out of it. So we're back in St. Regis. I'm gonna turn right here really quick just to open something more. And I am now fighting migraines. Sucks. I'm gonna go up this way a little bit. Let's see what we got. What is it anyway? Oh, there's something. Okay. Figured we're already here. I might as well have this. We'll get this off the map. That way I don't have to wait until I've got a load from this spot or, you know. See what else we've got up this road. Woo, let's go. But I mean, that was the thing. Oh, this looks like some of the country back roads where I grew up. Basically zero traffic on these things because nobody in their right mind wants to be out here. It's all mostly old industrial road. Rough road. No kidding. You don't say. Go figure, logging. Surprise. Okay, here we go. Oh, chat, send help, please. This freaking sinus migraine is kicking my ass. What the okay, well, oof. Didn't like that. God. What in the wow. Alright, well. Oof. The poor Hellcat. I think I just left parts behind. Oh, this car is not happy about this, by the way. Definitely not happy about this drive. Yeah, it's all logging out here, I think. I mean, honestly, it makes a lot of sense, right? Here we go. All right. That's good enough. That got that off the map. I haven't hit the 100% light sensitivity thing yet. So, that's why we're just sort of plugging through here for the time being. To the best of my abilities. We've got fuel facilities? Oh, we're grabbing. Woo, okay, that's good. We got fuel facilities. I'm all right with this. A little sketchy, but that husky's looking a little rough. Somebody not feeding their dog? Have a yard dog and let it starve, guys. Come on. I'm not sure what's going on here. This looks to be... Oh. Uh-huh. All right. Mining facilities, got it. Yep. Newmont with some aggregate. Definitely aggregate. Well, that gets this all off the map now. Nice. Very nice. I thought that was my roommate for a second. Chat, I need someone to send help. Please send help. I gotta say, this entire part of the map is for Montana, and American Truck is actually quite pretty. See, this is the kind of driving I like. This back roads, backwoods kind of stuff where you're just exploring places. Oh shit. Jesus, pay attention. This is the kind of shenanigans I like getting up to. Even in real life, I love roads like this, like these slightly sketchy, haven't been super well maintained, little backwoods roads. I love this stuff. Beautiful thing is, I don't have to worry about something bulky and large like a truck in through here. That's why we're doing it with the Hellcat. I don't have to worry about having a load on. Also very nice. And it just gives us the opportunity to sort of explore rather than we're on task. We're on a timetable. We've got, you know, the clock is running. Tick, 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 right? Tick, tock, tick, tock. There's some grass coming up the road there. Sure about that for a second. Right back into St. Regis. Get up here to the stop sign and we'll hang a right turn. Right at the KFC, chat. Oh, the only downside, these third-party vehicle mods tend to, again, drive like a truck, not like an actual car. In here, grab this. Oh, there's a road there. All right, well. Hop in here. Go, bopped it. Security dude's probably like, what the hell is this clown ass doing? This is another hidden road. Here we go. That one doesn't go anywhere, but this one will. See, this is what I am talking about. There's all of this stuff built into the game that a lot of people never end up experiencing, and this is kind of why what SCS is currently doing with Project Road Trip, it's why I'm interested in it. Because then it gives us a reason to come out into some of these more remote areas on the map. There's a train coming. Okay. I long is this son of a bitch? Ooh, that's a train. What do you think? What do you think they're hauling? What do you think they're hauling, Chad? All right, where's the EOT? Do we even have any EOT on this one? No EOT on the end of the train. Well, that's unrealistic. my immersion. God. Okay, that sucked. Jeez. Glad I did that. Getting all the goodies today. Look at this. We're getting and another. What the crap? That one's going fairly slow. Boy, that one's chunky. That, I would say that this one should honestly have it. That one should have like 3 locos on it. There's only 1 locomotive on that. Okay, so, Rivali, we don't have Rivali on the map, but head up, back up to Thompson. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up to Thompson Falls here. We'll wrap up here, by the way. This train's just sitting here. You notice that? It's very slowly moving. All right. I'm down with it. Where's this? This goes. We're gonna go up here first. I think we just found another one of those hidden roads. There's a lot of hidden road up here in Montana, by the way, Chad. Seems to be a lot of hidden road in Montana. I was not expecting that. But it makes sense, especially with all the mountain, like the logging roads and the mountain passes that you would have for a variety of different industries, specifically mining and logging. Actually makes a lot of sense. Come on. You know, Dad needs to go looking and finding. I need to find a 4x4 off-road mod. Because holy crap. It's definitely not expected. Not what I expected at all. But we wanted to do, we wanted an adventure. We're on an adventure. To where? Nowhere in particular, just in general, an adventure. I'm sure the yard boss is gonna love us, by the way. Yard boss is probably losing their shit. There's this freaking bozo driving around in a powder blue freaking Hellcat. At least I'm not driving like a complete bozo. Mind you, I'm pretty sure the mechanic's gonna be pissed at me for the undercarriage. We haven't crashed. We haven't ditched it, so I mean, it's not all bad. Oh shit. Almost binned it. Almost binned it. All right, there will be no binning it today. No binning it at all. Oh, 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 Oof. All right, Hellcat does not like back roads. I've already determined this car does not like the back roads like this. I think we left our exhaust back there. There's almost no suspension left either. Make for a great rally course. That's what this feels like. This feels like doing rally in like Finland or Wales. That's for that's a little bit for anybody who's familiar with dirt rally. Ooh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go, hidden road. Called it. Twitch Dad called it. Hidden freaking road. Just so many hidden roads outside of Thompson Falls, man. Kind of insane, really. Of course, I mean, that kind of makes sense. It's kind of I think that makes it like a direct road right into the Union Pacific shipping yard. Actually makes a lot of sense. All right. Nope. Okay, there we go. Of course, there's a train coming. God damn it. Nope. We're just gonna wait. Oh, looks like they've got. Are they taking the siding out or are they putting siding in? Kind of looks like they're putting new ties down. Okay, it's just a small little local. God for that. All the trains in ATS are small. I've got a mod that makes not all of them so small. That one would be representative of what they classify as a local. Ooh. We've had a couple that are a lot more realistic in size. Okay, we're gonna go through here. Zip through, yep. Zipping through. Because I think, yeah, there it is, another hidden road. Yeah, buddy. And Thompson Falls is all hidden road, man. The entire area is all hidden road. Believe me, that is not a complaint. That is actually something I rather enjoy. Had a mod like that. Saw the trains where I never saw them before, like pulling into a dead-end track and disappearing one car at a time. Yeah, this one's off of Steam. I haven't had a problem with that yet, thankfully, so I'm just trying to make it through. Let's see, okay, where's it taking me now? I've already been up here though. No, I was already up here. Hell no. Yeah, we've already been up. No, we're resetting. Holy crap on a cracker, chat. The level of Hidden Road is actually kind of remarkable. I wish there was more over here, but it doesn't seem to. I don't apply. All of this Hidden Road in and around Thompson Falls is actually. This is a lot of fun. This ride here is fun. That's. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Freaking migraine is starting to kick in into overdrive, and it's making it very difficult to. Like it started as a bit of a headache, and it's moved into migraine territory. So I'm gonna wrap it up here for today. I just want to say thank you to all of you. Thanks for coming out. For those of you who are watching on Twitch or on YouTube, and you only just recently joined us, you'll have to rewatch from the start. The first 2 hours covers Truck World Australia Long Haul, which is a prologue. YouTube, there's a link available to you down below in the description. Twitch, I do not have a link for you just because, well, I have no way to post links other than sometimes having a special command, but I don't actually have a command for that today. Thanks for being here. Isaul, I'm just wrapping up. My head is pounding, so I had a slight headache and it's turning into a migraine, and the light is very bright. Oh yeah, my hair. Yeah, you see that? My hair is very fun right now. I don't know what it's doing. But YouTube, thank you as always for hanging out. Thanks for spending time. Thanks for putting in the time to watch. Also, thank you to those of you who have been hitting the likes, and to those of you who've been hitting that subscribe button. It is really, really thank you. Twitch, as always, thank you so very, very much for the follows. Thank you for subs, resubs, and gifted subs. Thank you for bits, and as always, thanks for giving Dad the full.
Oh my.
Normally on my way out, we raid, but I'm not going to raid today. I'm going to go and slam back a bunch of water and take something and take my glasses off and give my eyes a break for a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. I will see you back here tomorrow for Wednesday. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Cheers.